Hey, what's up guys? Today I just got a quick video showing you how to install these camber and caster bolts. So right here I've got a W219 CLS car, and this is the same for the W211 E Classes, and it's the same kind of idea for all of the other Mercedes as well. They use this style of bolt. So let's go into the car and I'll show you where they go. So basically there's a few things you're going to want to take off first. So we're going to start with this lower control arm here. Depending on whether or not you're going to want more caster or less caster, you can screw around with both of these arms at the same time. But we're just going to be doing more positive camber because we have about 2 degrees of negative camber, and I'm lowering this, so we're going to try and get some of that in order here. But basically, to get this off, there is the sway bar nut here, the 21 mil, and same over on this side, it's a 21 mil bolt with a nut to get the shock off. So I just put a jack under here to support this, because once these bolts are out, this arm just kind of moves with the whole spindle, so it's actually easy to do it once you get these 2 bolts off. And I didn't do anything special for the air suspension. It is just at regular ride height, I jacked the car up and started working on it. So basically, as you can see, there are the slots in here. And the bolts that have the slots in them, they will go into the rearward or the forward slot. The factory bolts sit right in the middle, so I think they say they're good for a 1/4 degree or something like that of camber caster. So depending on whether or not you're going to want to more camber or less camber, you just have to basically think you're going to be pushing this arm in, so you're going to be tilting the wheel in whichever direction, and then you can accordingly adjust for what you want. So for this one here, it's an E18 external torque spit socket, and then it's a 21 mil on this side. And once you get that dropped down, depending on how much weight is on the suspension here, this arm should just flop down enough to where you can slide your bolts in. So yeah, that's pretty much all for how we're installing them. And that pretty much concludes this video. It was just a quick kind of how-to, just in case you weren't quite sure. But honestly, it's pretty simple. The hardest part's just breaking those bolts loose, and you're also going to want to torque those bushings when it's on load. So even if you can't do that, like I'm here on this ground, I don't really have room to do it unless I drove the car up on ramps. But even if you want to take it to your alignment shop, once they redo the alignment, just tell them to loosen off the bushings or the bolts for them and retorque them, whatever. But yeah, that pretty much concludes this video. So good luck, and hopefully this fixes your tire problems.